All right, seniors. I'm Mr. Hermer. Welcome. This is going to be your first time seeing me. So here I am at home. Sometimes you'll see me recording from the classroom. I'm just going to be introducing myself. I'm going to be introducing my daily lessons, where to find them, um, where to find resources, and what my Schoology page will look like, and get you going on our first couple of activities today. So, hey, I know it's Tuesday, September 8th. It's freshman orientation right now in school between Tuesday and Wednesday. You're still getting curriculum. Here it is. You're watching this video, you're following the directions, and you're going to be super awesome. I'm pumped to be here. All right, let's do this. This is what this will look like. Every day you're at home. When you're in class, I'm going to be going through the same slideshow. I'll just give my personal touch. I'll have many more digressions and talk about things off topic and joke around. And I have cowbells and things like that. So you'll get that classroom experience here. You're just going to be getting, I'm really trying to keep these videos. I'm understanding where to pause. I'm understanding where you would be doing activities on your own, self-directed in your virtual land. So I'm trying to make these videos between 5 and 10 minutes long. I recorded one for 10th grade before this. It turned out to be 14 minutes. Hey, these are my first ones. Give me a break. I'm going to cut the time down. All right, daily agenda. Every day you need to have a physical journal, a physical notebook. I want you writing this down with pen to paper. When you have that ability of taking ideas from your brain and actually transferring it into the written language, it does improve learning. So please get a physical journal. This is also going to be done for daily attendance. So not only are you writing it down by hand, and you're going to have this to look back on yourself throughout the year, and I will ask you to look back on certain dates, journal entries. So have that physical journal, write down the dates of your responses so we can reflect back on these. You're also going to have to quick respond in Schoology for attendance. So I'll show you where that is here in a second. Vocabulary, I'm going to ask you to take vocabulary every day. It's usually going to be one word. Sometimes it'll be two. These will be words related to text we're reading. Sometimes they'll be completely unrelated, and I learned it on my own and in my own readings, or had a fun conversation with a friend, and I thought I'd share the words with you. I love words, so you're going to be getting daily words as well. Picture perfect. That's an activity we're going to be doing, just a little get to know you. Let's see your face or see pictures of your summers. What am I passionate about? So this is kind of a little fun activity to see what sparks you. It's an election year. We're going to be starting and doing a voting unit right off the bat. We have a November election coming up, and so we're not going to waste that, especially as you're seniors, and many of you are going to be voting for your first time. So I'm pumped about teaching a voting unit right off the bat. We're going to start by exploring what are things that you believe in, what are things that you're passionate about, what trips your triggers. Other than that, today we just got a digital name tent. I made one. I'll show you what an example looks like, and that'll be all. This digital name tent will just give me some information about you, what you like, pictures that you think are cool, and tell me a little bit of your interests. All right. Let's do our first daily journal entry. Again, I told you, mark down the date. It's September 8th. Your question for the day is, if you could be remembered for one thing, what would it be and why? I would normally hit pause here, but I'm gonna show you what our Schoology looks like. So I'm gonna apologize now. This week's videos, these daily lessons I'm gonna be putting out are gonna be a little bit longer. So I'm going to back up. Here's 12th grade. Here's our Schoology page. Your screen actually doesn't see these first three links. I've shaded those out so they're unpublished. But you do see these three folders: resources, current, and completed. Go into the current folder, and that's where you're going to find all of the information you need to access the daily curriculum. I've got it very clearly labeled out. Week 1, and it gives you the numbers of the dates too, 9/8 through 9/11. Week 2, 9/14 through 19. You get the picture. So open up week 1's folder. I've got the days inside that. There's folders upon folders here. We wanted to make sure this was absolutely clear. I'm pretty sure the district mandated all teachers do it the same way, just so there was none of that confusion that we experienced in digital learning in the spring. So you got folders upon folders that tell you exactly what day you should be working on. We're in Tuesday, September 8th. In a moment, I'm going to be posting a daily lesson. So I'm currently working on it. I'm broadcasting it right now. You're looking at it. In a moment, you're going to see that link will be up above the daily journal entry. And that's what you're watching. You're going to be clicking on the daily lesson. That's what I'm labeling, daily lesson. You click on it. Hopefully they're no more than 6 minutes, especially once I get the hang of this a little bit more, explaining my slideshows. And then I'm going to tell you to pause at certain points in this slideshow video so that you could go and interact with this curriculum I have laid out for the day. So let's go continue doing that. So I'm going back into the slideshow. The daily journal for September 8th says, if you could be remembered for one thing, what would it be and why? Go ahead and pause your video. Go find that first, week one folder. Go open up Tuesday. Go post in the daily journal entry and the attendance to this question. All right, I'm moving on to vocabulary now. Your vocabulary word for today is digression. I used it once already. I use a lot of them in my class and in my speech. I go off topic. A digression is, it's an idea, it's a thing that you do. It's a temporary departure from the main subject in speech or writing. And I can't wait to see you in class because I go on mini digressions and start talking about really odd stuff. I like to have fun and explore the ideas you bring into class. I like to learn. So digression. Pause your video, open up your journal. Again, you're going to be quizzed on these vocabulary words once we get about 15 vocabulary words for any given section. And then I'll give you a couple days heads up, and then we'll get quizzed on these. So digression is your first word. Pause, jot it down in your notebook, and come on back here. All right, our warm-up activity for the day, picture perfect summer. Take a couple of minutes, not too long. Go find a photo in your camera roll that describes your summer. I've given you an example of a summer picture I took a few weeks ago. Fortunately, my uncle passed, but we're all doing fine. We've processed all that, but we did have a lovely time together up at the farm. This is taken in Walhalla, North Dakota. It's harvest time. Sunflowers are some of the last things to come out of the fields. They need to wait until they've had a couple of hard frosts before they combine those off. So I thought it was a beautiful field, beautiful time to be up in Walhalla, North Dakota. I thought that captured my summer pretty well. So pause here, check out your camera rolls, go into Schoology and go into our folder. Actually, I'm going to, again, remind you, I'm going to do it again. Here it is. So it's in Tuesday, September 8th, picture perfect. Upload that picture there. Again, upload a picture you feel comfortable sharing. When we're in class on Thursday and Friday, I might pull this assignment up to check out, see if anybody wants to share some cool pictures they've taken this summer. There's a way to kind of get to know each other. All right, moving on with our lesson. We've got a couple pretty soft assignments, and they're all just in anticipating, they're all created in anticipation for this first voting unit we're going to be starting here later this week and into next week. What are you passionate about? So again, we're going to be listening to different presidential, Senate, Congress peoples, telling us about, hey, what do they stand for? What things that they're passionate about? Why are they running for community service? Why are they trying to be elected officials that are helping decide which directions our countries go? But I want to just get an idea of what you're passionate about. Aside from politics, is it music? Is it sports? Is it your family? Is it your future, your career? Are you super motivated to be a doctor or following your cousin's footsteps in being a plumber with their own business? What is it that you are super pumped and motivated about? What gets you excited about life? Pick something you are passionate about and tell me everything you think I should know about it. It's super flexible assignment. I'm going to again go back to Schoology. What am I passionate about? I'm calling this a free write. Just wanted to get a sample of your writing here. I wanted to interact with things that you're interested in. This gives me, I'm using this for two purposes. One, I'm getting to know you a little bit. This is the beginning of the school year. And then two, it gives me a writing sample without me giving you any type of restrictions. I'm not going to grade you. I'm not going to grade you on making errors, mechanical errors. So I don't want you to put any pressure on how you express yourself here. So just go ahead, free write, pick one thing that you're hyper passionate about. Tell me everything you need to know. The only criteria is that I want it to be a half page long. So create a Google Doc, write a half page, single spaced about what it is that you're passionate about. So go ahead, pause, spend about 30 minutes. I figured I want you to be thoughtful. Some of you are quicker writers and know exactly what you want to write about, so you'll pump this out in 5 minutes or so. All right, back to this so I can practice on making this brief for you and make it more fun in person for those coming in. Pause here. All right, our next activity. This is fun. It's a way for us to see who we all are, especially for my VLA or Virtual Learning Academy students. I'm going to share some of these, so make sure you pick photos and share ideas that you're comfortable with sharing with your peers. So show me, the purpose of this is to show me and your classmates who you are and what you like. Have fun and make it pretty. Here is the assignment. Again, you go here, back to Tuesday, September 8th. You pull up and go to the digital name tent. That's the content for the day. It's going to automatically create you. I think it creates it automatically. If not, click on that. I've got mine up over here, so I'm just going to go over to this. Here it is. I put my name, Irmer, in there, so I know who it is. And here's what you're going to find. You're asked to create this name tent. The information that's going to go on there. What's one place you'd like to visit? What's your favorite candy? What's your first name? And I'm asking for a phonetic spelling because some of your names I've never seen perhaps, or I'm just not in the habit of vocalizing your name. So please phonetically explain to me how to pronounce your names. And I'll show you what phonetically means here in a moment. Choose one word to describe your summer. And then what is one of your favorite books? And then I'm going to scroll down and show you my example. Or I'll make it big here. All right, one place I've always wanted to visit, I'd like to go visit, is Thailand. I think it looks beautiful. I'm super excited by some of the pictures I've seen. My favorite candy? Trick question. Double sausage pizza is my favorite candy. Suckers. Mr. Irmer is my name. Get it right. First name Mr. Last name Irmer. And this is what I mean by phonetic spelling. So Miss space Ter, that's how you pronounce Mr. Irmer. How do you spell it if you're looking at this phonetically? Well, this is how you spell my last name, but phonetically, how does it sound? Well, Irmer. You got the idea. All right. One word to describe my summer. It was sunny. I was outside all the time. I've got lots of stories to share with you, especially in class, so I'll leave that to that. One of my favorite books, it's an old one that I read when I was like 11 or 12, The Hobbit. J.R.R. Tolkien. I was a middle school student, and I got hyper involved in this cool, elaborate world that he was creating, this fantasy world. And so I like that. I like that about books. They can transport you into real or completely made up places. You can get exposed to cultures that you would otherwise have to wait a lifetime to have the opportunity to travel to. So you can learn about people, learn about cultures, learn about languages, learn about customs, and learn about human experiences. So I do love books. I just picked this one because I was thinking about the question, and I was like, you know what? That was fun. I loved reading that in middle school, and it really added to why I'm an English teacher now, with how much fun I had sitting and reading these books like The Hobbit and transporting me to different worlds. Pictures here. So the directions say, oh man, does it say that? Oh, wait, let me look. Oh, here are the directions down here. Directions. Fill in the box below with your information. See template above. There it is. You can type or write your responses. At least 3 pictures. I only gave you 2, so I would give myself an A- probably for this work. 90%, Mr. Irmer. All right, I'm going to enlarge these because he's super important to me. That's my nephew. His name's Mercury. He is smart, and he's awesome, and he's 2 3/4 years old, and I love him, and I'm going to continue showing pictures of him. This is a picture of me in Puerto Rico this past, oh, I don't know how I did that. All right, I was done anyway. I didn't want to do that. Here it is. All right. Yeah, I'm done. All right, you get the picture. That was a picture in past February before COVID-19 hit. So I'm done. I'm going to get back up with sharing. Oh, there it is. So there you go. I'm figuring all this stuff out. Be patient. Again, this is an excellent year. I am pumped to be back in school. I'm pumped to be around students. I'm also a coach, so I'm pumped to be around athletes should we have a season. I'm currently helping out with the mountain bike team, so I'm pumped we are having a season. Uh, uh, and all you football and volleyball players that aren't having your season right now, buck up, keep in shape, make good decisions this school year. I'm here for you. All right, we will be seeing more of me here in the coming days and weeks. See you soon.